Hello everyone, this is a follow-up video to 6170 Suite, and we have noticed that there are actually some really great items inside. So I'm going to knock on the door. Miss Shirley, how are you doing?
Hello.
All right, so I am going to start here by showing you Echo, who is our steward. His card was actually laid on the table, and we decided, hey, it probably needs to go here, which is a great idea. So if you ever need towels or something like that, and this is your steward, there's a number on there you can call, and you can get towels, soap, or other items right away. So that's number one. Number two is that we realized that this shelf actually raises up and it stores away. So if you need extra storage, all you have to do is just fold that up, pull down the tab, and now you have extra space. So if you want to hang some, then there's another shelf down at the bottom. So if you want to hang something or need that extra space, it's easy to do.
Okay. And a chair.
Oh, that seat. So that seat inside this space over here, if you need extra seating, easy. Take that, bring it out here. You got visitors over it. There's another seat for somebody to sit down. That way everyone's not having to sit on the bed. All right, let's keep going.
And it's a 110 outlet and 220. And I recommend to use this one because it can burn out your clippers, your curling iron. So it is a 110.
So even though you may have the converter, it's a lot easier just to use that 110. So that's the one unit that's inside here. That's the one outlet that's inside here that's easy to use. And that way you can use curling iron or whatever else you might have to plug in. Tell us about the water.
Okay, the water gets extremely hot. So I do recommend that you keep it halfway because left, which we all know is on the left for hot. And then on the right is cold. And make sure you do adjust your water because it get extremely hot again. So that is very, very important.
That is important. So in order to prevent scalding, you want to go ahead and actually move it over to the cold side. Let it run for a moment and then gently just turn it back and adjust that temperature before you put your hands or a kid's hands or anyone else up underneath that water, because it can be extremely hot. The other thing that we notice is that the drain, if we're taking a shower, it drains very slowly with that stopper in place. So if you take that stopper out, set it to the side, you're going to have a much better flow of the water draining from the tub, which is a better showering experience. Plus, this right here is just full of water. So that happens when you're taking your shower, the water is dripping and splashing down onto that soap holder. If you have a soap holder, which you will, that's on the sink, move it over here to the corner, and that way you won't have to worry about your soap becoming slimy and icky feeling, and then you don't want to use it. Now, even though they provide this, I don't know, I just kind of like using bar soap as well. So that's just another tip, and I think that for those of us that like to use bar soap, that's going to be a worthwhile notice. All right, so let's move on out. And what we have here, Shirley?
Okay, another key point, I recommend that you bring paper towels. You can have about this amount and kind of push them down. They're easy to fit in your luggage. So I really do highly recommend that.
Okay.
Also, with the refrigerator, we was a little keynote. Just put something to keep it kind of propped a little bit. That way it would cool a lot faster. And this is the fridge. Keep all your goodies cool.
Okay, so even though there's ventilation here on the side, there's a cabinet over here, and that allows for ventilation. And there's one down here at the bottom. If you put something in between that door, that's going to give you that extra added ventilation. All right, so what we got here up top?
Up here, I know you like what is going on. This is a bed, so it's like a bunk bed. You can lower it. And these are the bumper guards, and this turn into a bed also. So you can have two other guests that can join you if you like.
All right, and what we have over here on this side?
And over here, it's just an idea that we came up with, and to think that it would be something that you guys probably can benefit from. They little magnets.
So those are just magnets, and they have a hook, and the wall is made out of metal. So if you have something you want to hang on there, you want to hang your glasses, your hat, that is a good place. So that way you don't have to worry about looking for it. It's adjustable. It's also great for kids if they have little things, that way you don't have to worry about losing things. So that's just another great added feature. Now we noticed that while we were outside, we were just relaxing, and we said to ourselves, you know what? There are some holes where we can see our neighbors and our neighbors can see us. So of course you can just take it and just stick something inside.
We did the paper towels again, came in
That's
handy.
where the paper towels
Paper
came in handy.
towels is a lot stronger than tissue.
Yeah.
So they have held up the whole cruise. And we put them on that side and also over on this side.
So let's just say you're out here enjoying yourself and you don't know what your neighbors might be doing. You might want to take that little extra added precaution and put something in there so other people that might be aware that, hey, that's a little peekaboo place, that they can actually spy on you and look at you, and you may not know it. So if you plug those up, it gives you that extra added privacy. Now, what else we got, Shirley?
The door. You also did the door.
So the other thing is that the door, the front door over here, the entry door, of course, the little peephole. It's always a good thing. Just take the precaution, plug that space up, so that way it's one less thing you have to worry about. It's for someone peeping in and spying on you. So what else you got, Shirley?
This last thing. When we first entered our room, we didn't know that this shelf, it would move back and forth. So that way you can have a full length mirror.
Okay, so you have a full length mirror. So before, when we were in here, we noticed that it was pushed back over towards the left and the door wouldn't open completely. So we noticed that, hey, that nightstand does move over. So it allows you to have that extra space to be able to open that closet door completely. The backrest. These are blankets that we got from the flight. So great people with American Airlines, they gave us blankets to be able to use while we were sleeping during the flight. We took those blankets and we brought them with us, and we just tried to make the space our own. You can see our Dallas Cowboy. We're huge Dallas Cowboy fans. We put that on the bumper guards, kind of make the space our own. And that's just something creative that you can do just to make it the room your own instead of just having a plain blah looking color.
And they do have the little outlets you can plug your phone.
So you have the USB outlets where you can actually charge your phone or mobile devices.
Every lamp, yeah.
And all the lamps that are inside the room. And there's like 4 lamps that are inside the room. So if you need additional space, because this is a more spacious cabin, since it is a suite, you can take the table, and this table can be moved up underneath this counter, and and it just slides right underneath there. How neat is that? So you can use it. A person can be sitting here and they can put their drink on that table right there. You have that extra added space. So now this space right here is a full walk-through area that you can walk through and have extra added space. And it, like I mentioned before, if you have visitors or company over, they can actually use that chair to be able to sit. They don't have to sit on your bed. And there's just a little added seating area. So those are some great tips that we hope that you might be able to use for this cabin 6170. If there's any suggestions that you would like for us to include in our next video, let us know. Hit the like button, subscribe, and we would do so. But that's it for now. Hopefully those are some helpful tips, and happy travels.